I be with a getting. I ain't gon' stop putting on. From the home of the slang, yeah. Bad on my game, yeah. Big bag with a aim, yeah. You ain't really what you claim. Why you always in the way? Fat little ways. Bet you gon' make it shake. Say you bout it, but you ain't. Put me on some. 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 Yeah, we really going dumb. Put me on some. 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 Yeah, we really going dumb.
Stop babysitting, pass it. Buffetti stretched like a lamb.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Sacramento Kings out at Golden One Center. The fans and coaching staff have been very pleased with the way Sacramento's been playing. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And the Los Angeles Clippers.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Alinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Lopez following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Here's Beverly. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Inside, Williams trying to break free, and that one's good. Beverly's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Clippers. Fox passes to Long. Down low, and stolen by Harris. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got his first points of the night.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Sacramento moving it around. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low. And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Guarded by Harris. Lopez left side. And that one, good. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
And Patrick Beverley last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the score by Lou Williams. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Fields checked in. The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. In the corner, it's Harris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got 7. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Three-pointer, Hield. The long distance 3 is buried.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
The Clippers in the lead. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode. Kevin, back to you.
Hi, David, thanks. Well, we often hear a coach talk about defense first, but today they're concentrating on their offense.
And I like the idea that he wants them to get some early momentum. Just never hurts a team to get off to a quick start.
And they've got the kind of offense where if they are able to land those early punches, they can get an opponent on the ropes and never let him off.
Clippers with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Williams against Hield. Right side, Williams. Gortat. That one doesn't drop. And the Kings going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and some nights, you know, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Sometimes when you go to your second unit, sometimes the offense can bog down. Not that night.
Here's Harris. Sacramento making their last shot. There's 1:26 left in the first. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Sacramento shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Last season, the Clippers had injury problems. 11 players missing a combined 264 games. Still had a winning record. Pretty impressive.
Well, the Clippers with a league-high 37 different starting lineups last season. You've got to give Doc Rivers a lot of credit.
Yes, you do. And he gave a lot of the credit to his players. A lot of G League guys, two-way contracts. They battled all season long.
6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And guys, there's a lot to like here defensively. That shot almost ends up in the stands.
And he was not quite in position to block the shot, but the result is all the same.
Now here's Beverley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Gallinari surveying the D. Back to Beverley from the arc. That shot is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Lopez inside. Gortat covering. And that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams Williams up on top. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Sacramento leading by 6. And for the Clippers, they've got Harris. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Scott. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Steve Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Teams in both conferences battling to get to the NBA Finals. Steve, what do you like to see in a championship series?
Kevin, I would love to see teams that are kind of evenly matched a lot of times, both in style of play and then also to have the stars within the stars. And what I do hate, though, is a team that is at a disadvantage because of an injury. That's the one thing I hate, because you always have the debate, if this player wasn't hurt, what would be the outcome?
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And slam dunk by Harris.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Long passes to Lopez. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's the three. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Lopez. Brook Lopez hits them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Bradley. Ripped away. 4-on-3 break. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Clippers trail by 8. Everly with the ball. On the wing, Harris. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul. He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
To the paint, here's Marjanovic, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Marjanovic against Lopez. To the middle. Here's Wong. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Williams, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Beverly. Now here's Marjanovic. And here's Beverly. Lock at 6. Outside Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 5.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy. Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th man of the year is instant offense.
The shot from the low post is good. And the Kings lead by 9.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Good. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. And Beverly kicks to Bradley. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
Fields checked in for Sacramento. On defense, Sacramento, they've led by as much as 10. From outside the arc, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bradley, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Clippers get called for the foul. For Sacramento, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Williams kicks to Bradley. Here's Harrell. Good D by Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Big Cat's got the lead up to 10 now for Sacramento.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Ken. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them have.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few.
A lot of action around, as always, the Capitol building tonight. We are in Sacramento, and we continue here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clippers trail by 10. Now Williams. It's Gortat, top of the key. Launches it. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari. 8 points for Williams.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And for the Clippers, Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Gortat in at the 5.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Williams for 3. That shot misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
They're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Sacramento making a switch here. Elites has checked in. Well, Steve, we have a viewer question that has come in here. It's Randy from Texas. And let me see if I can. Oh, he says, what's your favorite basketball movie?
The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, Kevin. That's my favorite basketball movie. And there's a lot of them.
Is it really?
But I would say that was probably #1 for me.
No kidding. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Wong. Drops in the tray. Big Cat's got 7 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, 1 season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Fox. Here is Gortat. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock for the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. Lopez finds Heel over Beverly. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Clippers trail by 11. Gallinari wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Bielitsa. That three off the mark. And it's Harris with the ball for the Clippers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long four-game road stand. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for Big Cat. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Here's Beverly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beverly's got 6.
You see the quickness of Beverly, blinding speed in the inside.
Here's Lopez. Inside. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. Over to the wing. Here's Wong. Sacramento with a fresh shot clock. Fires for 3. Bielitsa misses, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Marjanovic checked in for the Clippers. Bradley comes in for Patrick Beverly. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Williams. Passes it to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams, a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Here's Bogdanovic. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. From deep, Williams. Rebound by Bielitsa.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
This year, kicks to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's Gallinari. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Wong. Sacramento again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Williams inside the line. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
That's a 2 from Heel. Sacramento gets it back. Pass to Bielitsa. Up top, Heel. Back to Bielitsa. 5 on the clock. Here's Labissiere. The Kings need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Healed outside to stop the drought, and he's good on the 3 ball. Heald's got 6.
How How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Williams attacking. The shot, no good.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Chalk up 2 there. Bielitsa's got his first points in this one.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Williams with the ball. He kicks it to Bradley. Launches a 3. Misses the shot. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for... Others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Bielitsa is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Labissiere in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bradley passes to Scott. Bradley kicks to Scott. Back to Bradley. On the wing, Williams. 18 feet out. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Labissiere's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Hield. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Deflects the pass. It's Bielitsa. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 17. Over Bogdanovich. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Tobias Harris from Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. Season is still very young, but that is bad news to get at any point of the year. We'll see how the team responds without him, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
And the Clippers call time here. Smitty, you look at how teams run their offensive sets. Are we in a pick-and-roll era right now, or has the tide shifted away from that a little?
No, I think so. I think we're looking at a lot of teams running pick and roll, especially we have two fantastic players involved. It's hard to defend, especially when there's a great talent at the guard spot and a big. Then it's hard for you to switch. But I'm looking at right now, because of spacing, because of the use of the corner three, we're looking at a lot more pick and rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played, we used a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls given to bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Holman here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. The season is still very young, but that is bad news to get at any point of the year. We'll see how the team responds without him, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
And that one's good. Beverly.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Timeout called by the Kings.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Labissiere's checked in for Bogdanovich. Big Cat comes in for Buddy Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Bielitsa. Here's Big Cat. And the pass to Labissiere. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball. 20 points for him.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
Hort's out with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Bradley against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Harrell finds Bradley. The three. That one, no good. Sacramento leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Sacramento.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 17. 1:10 left in the game. Marjanovic passes to Thornwell. To the paint. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Scott, good.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Sinks the triple.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Passes it to Thornwell. Here's 39 seconds left in the game. No good on his first attempt of the game. So the wing on the left. Long passes to Lopez. Kicks to Fox. Here's Big Cat. Pass to Labissiere. 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sixteen seconds left in the fourth. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Driver speaking and the car is still intact. It was only minor. Oh, that's the end of